What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're on day 2 of our series where we trade multiple different combines. Today we're currently still trading our Top Step 50K combine. Our goal is to get to 53,000 to be able to get that funded account and be able to trade free money. Our current balance is at $52,030, so we're almost there. Hopefully we pass it today. I don't know, we'll see. But if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know down below your thoughts. If you missed day 1, you can see right up here. I'll have someone on the team put it up there, and that way you can kind of catch up, see what we did previously, and see how we got to this current balance. But without further ado, let's hop on the charts and create a plan for the day so that way we don't go into the market blind. So let's see what happens. All right, guys, so as I stated previously, it's always good to start the day with a plan, really see what happened yesterday, get a perspective on the market, and really fully understand what you're getting yourselves into. That way you're not gambling, you're not just jumping in blind, and you have a plan. So first things first, I usually like to look on a higher time frame. Let's see what happened last night. Let's see what happened yesterday. I'm on the hourly on the NASDAQ. Let's see. So as you can see, we've kind of stayed in the channel for the most part. We are slightly trending up if you want to look at it that way too. But what I like to look at is levels from yesterday. So yesterday, this was the London high and London low. I like to drag those over, see if we maybe make it back down there today. I also like to chart out the kill zones, which I showed you guys yesterday as an indicator on TradingView. And it shows the various different sessions. So overall on the hourly, you can see there's a big resistance zone up here. It probably had a tough time getting through it because there was movement in there in the past. On the smaller time frame, let's mark out to see where we're at today. Okay, so I see a pretty good setup so far. So on the smaller time frame, I like to chart out the bottom and the top of that session. As you can see, the top of the session is exactly where that zone was on the higher time frame. So that means it's a really, really big resistance zone, which is good for us. That way we know if it gets back to that zone, it might pop back down. You could also see that we're slightly trending. So it kind of got to the zone, bounced back down, can't get past the bottom. So we might even trend in here and maybe make our way out there. So that's something to look forward to. And yeah, I feel pretty comfortable with that. So let's use these details, go into the market, and look for a good setup. All right, guys, so over here on Top Step X, as you remember, our current balance is at 52,000. We currently have this trend line that we charted out on the other chart. Looking like we're still kind of in this little channel right here. It might make its way through and then maybe pop back out, is my opinion. Let's see. This looks pretty good so far. I like to have the NASDAQ and the S&P open as well. That way I can kind of see what direction the market is moving in overall. And as you can see over here on the S&P, there's a very similar structure. There's a little trend down that's kind of coming into like a slight little channel, which is good. That shows that they're both kind of moving in the same direction, which is always ideal in my opinion. Good. So we have a slight rejection over here, as you can see. But I see a little bit of strength coming in. So I really think soon I might just pop in over here and look for a strong position up. When we get up to here to this area, I'll look for a buy and go from there. Again, our goal today is just to get the $1,000 and we'll be funded. So let's see how this works out. The markets are very, very rangy today. We have almost a 200-point range, which is a lot. I might even size down to minis. No, I'll stick with the NQ. We'll just do one contract. Okay, so I'm looking for a buy position soon. Let's see if we can get in. So realistically, maybe I should wait until the end of this 15-minute candle. That way we'll have enough strength to push us through. And that's the plan. So let's wait for this 15 minutes to be done, and we'll go from there. So there was a slight rejection off of the VWAP. This shows that the buyers still aren't strong enough to get through it, especially with the 15-minute candle being so strong. So let's see if we're able to kind of come back, build some more momentum, and then build right through it. I still think we're going to go through this today, but if we come down and break this line right here, I'll go for a quick position short just to get the points that we need and we'll be done. All right, guys, so I'm looking for a strong position through this channel right here. As you can see, the VWAP is kind of holding us down a little bit, but we have a strong 15-minute candle. So let's see if we break through this VWAP, adjust above this trend line, and push up. We only need a few points today to pass this combine, so let's see what happens. All right, guys, so you can see we're strongly getting toward this line. I want to see a little bit more strength. If we stay up in this channel right here, I'll probably look for a buy position in, but the safest bet would be to wait for this 5 minutes to be up because it could be a fake out. It could go up there for a couple minutes and reject. So let's see if we can close above this line right here, and when that new 15-minute candle comes in, we'll have a little more confirmation to see what direction we're going in. Because again, there's so many points between here and the top. We only needed maybe about 30 points, so let's not force anything. All right, guys, so this is a lot stronger than I thought. I might even go for a little scalp just because I like the fact that we're above this line. We're making really strong progress through the VWAP. So I'll wait about 10 seconds and then I get in. All right, guys, so I might take off a little bit here. This candle's about to close. I do feel pretty good about the move, but I just don't want to get caught on like a new move coming down and then moving back up. Again, the range is so high today, I don't want to really risk too much. So see what happens in the next couple seconds. All right, so what I really want to see is this position close in the green and then see us come back down a little bit and then go right through up to the top. We'll see what happens. Definitely a big range to play with. I just want to be careful, so let's see. All right, so not really loving the strength off of the VWAP. Might sell one in a second just to take some profit, but I don't mind the move. All right, as you guys can see, we did bounce right off the VWAP. If we hit that take profit, we'll be funded. I might sell one in case if we come back down, but it looks like we might just push through. So let's see. There's still that big resistance right there, so that's probably what's holding us back right now. Definitely don't want to get caught up in this. You know what? I'll add one more. I really like this move. I don't dislike it yet, at least. The VWAP's not really holding like it should. Yet it didn't work out. So unfortunately, things didn't work out today. As you can see, we broke the trend, but the next candle came right back down, which means it was just a liquidity grab. What that means is that the buyers were in a strong position, but the overall trend is down. So the buyers wanted to get to like a certain spot before they sold their shares, took their profit, and called it a day. Once that position hit, all the sellers came back in, everyone sold, and now it's going to come back down. All right, guys, so as you can see, unfortunately, we lost our trade today. Things didn't work out as planned, but if you can't show your losses, you shouldn't show your wins. I want to be 100% transparent. Trading does come along with losses, but we're still on our way to passing this combine. Our current balance is at $50,900, as you can see above here, and we are still on our way to passing this combine. So stay tuned along for the journey, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get a step closer to passing the combine. If you guys like what you saw, make sure you leave a like, a comment down below, and stay tuned for more. God bless, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.